I just see the view was so far. Tell me, how much can you take? Need to pick up like a brick, plus my posse run thick. Not that flip, watch your flick. Wanna listen, God, I hope you mean that SAT. Because your forecast of the style and play for me. Part of the vein for me. But this is the king story, come on.
Yo guys, the original street dance is very nice, and Kosto is syllabus was awesome, and simple moment in the first level for the learning the students, and everything is nice. Thank you. Peace. Peace.
Put music, put stop and change it because the thing is, people when you're breaking, they want to continue. They want to continue, but you have to know how to change the tempo. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm breaking, boom, stop, boom. I change the tempo. Now the tempo is this. Now the tempo is gonna be this. Now the tempo is this.
So that it won't repeat.
So think about tempo, changing your tempo, and then try to make it different. You know, it's hard. I understand because to this day I do the same thing. You know, I was like, oh, I think I repeated something I did before. You know what I'm saying? It's because you're just not thinking.
I mean, sometimes like slowing down and sometimes like, you know, pacing up the, like, you know, making it fast and sometimes.
Yeah, it's like music. Music is the same thing. You play a track, you know, like think of all the instruments in the song. You know, you have the hi-hat, you have the snare, you have the kick. Then you have the melodies, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to different tempos. They're not just going to one tempo. They're all going to their own tempo to make one thing that sounds probably fast. So you take a fast song and there's a slow tempo in there. Even if you don't hear it, you can make it. You know what I'm saying? So try to change. Think of different instruments in the song. Like try to listen to it while you're breaking. You know, like okay, I'm gonna go to this, to that instrument, and that's how you chop up the tempo that you're going to. And that's how you like. That's how I don't. I mean, it's easy. How you say? You won't mess up as often. Because if you try to go fast all the time, you're gonna probably mess up at one point. You know what I'm saying? Don't just stop. That's it. Change it up. Go a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Get up, dance, drop back down. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're breaking doesn't mean you can't get up. You know, because I know sometimes you might be breaking and like, it feels weird for me to get back up and start dancing.
I think it's sometimes I don't have confidence in that get up. Say, I can get up like this, but then I don't want to do it because it might look messy. I mean, things like that, and I stop my.
But you know, the funny thing is that the times where I thought something was whack, when I watch it on tape, on video, it wasn't whack. And when I thought it was dope, it was whack.
Yeah.
You know? Same bro. So don't think about that. But I think a good thing, I don't know if you guys do this, but I think a really good thing to do is record yourself. Record and watch yourself, because I think that's the only way you're going to be able to fix what you don't like. You know, like you might be doing something like, oh, I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way I was, because that was for me. Back in the late 90s, I would watch myself doing top rock and I was so stiff. My shoulders were too stiff. I was like, I didn't like it. So I was like, I have to change it up. I started just like trying to dance more house, more hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Just popping, just to practice how not to be stiff. That's pretty much it.
Alright. So abstract. So how would you define freestyling in breaking? Like for you, what is freestyling for you? And yeah, pretty much that's it.
What is freestyle to me? Freestyle is just how would I explain it? I don't know. Just doing things to the spur of the moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have the music, you just go. Don't do anything that you already know how to do. Nothing set. Just create on the spot. You know what I'm saying? You might fall into something that you already know how to do, but how I saw breaking was like, I want to be dope. I want my crew to be known. I just want to be dope. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But then, after it changes, because then people start noticing you, and you're like, okay, I gotta look dope now, but I don't feel dope. You know what I'm saying? Because they see you like, that's so and so, but why doesn't he look like that, like he did 5 years ago? You know? So it changes. But the other thing is also that it became, I don't want to sound too philosophical, but it became more spiritual to me, breaking. You know what I'm saying? Like it became like I needed to do it as a meditation. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I just try to flow now. I don't care about the freezes anymore. I don't care about anything. I just want to move in these different directions, because to me it's like doing Tai Chi. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it changed for me. It became more spiritual, and because of that, sometimes I don't like it, because if the song is whack, I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for that dope song. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I can force it, and it could be okay. But when you force it, sometimes you either just, it doesn't look right, or you get hurt or something like that. But yeah.
How does that affect your confidence?
Yeah, I mean, in the past, like, even when I wasn't feeling it, I would force it. I would psych myself out to sounds cheesy, but it's like to have fun with it. Like, you know what? Like, this is the perfect example. We did a competition, the crew, and some of us were like, yo, these guys are gonna fucking smoke us because they do like ill shit. But then I was like, yo, but nobody dances like us. So think about that. Nobody dances like us. Nobody's gonna do what they do. Let's just do what we do and have fun with it. And because of that, we won. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were having fun and just doing, like, it didn't matter what they did. They could do like 1,090s. Well, then again, you lose, but but we were having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like that. The approach is always different. You know, it's like you always want to have confidence. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, sometimes I just didn't care. When I didn't care, that's when I did my best. Okay. Because for me, I always felt my style wasn't for battles. It was just for like just cipher. You know what I'm saying?
Bboy Jack, Bboy Jack, Bboy Ronnie.
Ronick was dead. Jack. Dr. Place was Jack. All right, DJ. Let's go, let's go. DJ, what? There we go.
Yo, Kosto. Nice. Whoa!
Stones like archaeologists, gemologists collect the most precious slices anonymous. Canary stones yellow like a pumpkin. Dunkin' Donut precious sign.
Yeah, that's good. And let us know if you want to do anything. If you want me to do anything. Huh? If you want, tell us. We'll do.
Yeah.
What you want.
I think the same, whatever you do it now, and then maybe like just twice maybe.
Twice? Okay. So let's.
That way I can have here, then maybe I can have here.
Trying to pretend it gets no days, no wins. My clientele excel, it's like the devil fell. Drove me to the streets, young, so now I know well. Let's launch a mad track, keep the loot in Iraq, yo. Iraq, see the world see Iraq. Let's launch a mad track, keep the loot in
Those days we used to dance, we used to have a drink, eating lunch, dinner, all that stuff. So